That's like, what's the rest of this deck look like? Probably some number of Seasoned Pyromancers. Seasoned Pyromancers is kind of crazy at refilling your hand. Refills your hand, bins Kroxa. Seasoned Pyromancer. What if you could play all four? Have that be your top end? Because I feel like Kroxa was incredibly powerful. I wonder if you can just make this like a more graveyard-centric version where you just play a bunch of Kroxas and then you just like turbo reanimate a Kroxa. Because that, like, when you got to scam somebody on turn 1 and then reanimate a Kroxa on turn 4, that felt incredibly powerful as well. So I'm wondering if you can just go like kind of all in on the Kroxa plan. One Underworld Breach? No, no Underworld Breach. I'm gonna try this right now in a league. Do some science. Get some Dothy in there, we'll put him in the board. We're gonna do some science chat. This build kind of turns it more into like a black-red mid-range deck, which is interesting. I guess the real question is like, do you want to turn it more into a scam deck or more into a mid-range deck? Hard to say. Went to bed, scam, woke up, scam. Bolt. My Ragavan! I don't know if 2 swamps is enough. Maybe you want 3 swamps. Might fold 2 good graveyard hit. We're gonna see how powerful DRC is here. I think it might be okay. Eidolon's dead. Draw a land, I'm gonna pitch Kroxa. Drew a Fury. I'm just gonna Fury pitch Fury. I would like to keep the Fable in my hand. Also kinda have to kill this Eidolon though. This is another thing I was worried about, is like, can we turn on Delirium reliably? So far not looking great. If I can like find a land, get 2 surveils from the Fable, then maybe it's doable. They've been to Burn Spell. So Kroxa was essentially like gain 3 life there. I don't have this particular build up there, Bolt. I'm still experimenting with it. I think it might have potential. Alright, Goblin Guide, find me a land, or Bolt, or Heat. Yay! Thank you, Goblin Guide. I don't want it. In a land. I guess I'll top the other land, because they're going to attack me with Goblin Guide. So far, not great for Team Delirium, though. I don't think I'm going to be blocking. If they want to bolt the Goblin Shaman and attack me, then that's fine. Planning on unearthing Kroxa. Going to 10. 9 after I fetch. Ooh, Kroxa. Or Delirium Enabler. Bolt Ragavan. I'm not supposed to Kroxa now. I feel like Kroxa is just too good not to play this turn, though. Match 1 burn. That'd be interesting. I think I just Kroxa this turn. I feel like burn's like a kind of a bar to beat, right? Like if your deck can beat burn, you're usually in a pretty good spot. I like Kroxa a little bit better because they have 2 cards in hand. They go to 1. Let's say they Boros Charm me, then I'm at 5 with this huge blocker, and I can probably turn on Delirium the next turn. I think it was okay. Just to go for the Kroxa that turn. So I'm bringing more Terminates. Cut a Kroxa, cut the Night's Whisper, cut a Malakir Rebirth. I don't really want much else. I'll bring in the EE for Sanctifier, because Sanctifier is like a problem. Pretty big problem at that. Submit it like this. Probably have to ship this hand. I kept 7. I think we can do better. This is better. This is much better. I Maybe I was supposed to put back the Grief, because I'm probably going to end up Fury scamming on turn 1. I think I should have put back the Grief and held on to the Spyro instead. Fury Scam is so good against them. Now I just have to hope and pray there's no Sanctifier. If I want to spend 2 bolts on this, I'm okay with that too. Just no Sanctifier. No, it's a Sanctifier. One of the few reasons to get double white. Tapped? No Sanctifier? Interesting. I don't think I'm going to grief them either. I think I'm just going to hold up Terminate, say go. Again, if they want to point 2 burn spells at this, then that's totally okay with me. So I'll have grief coming down in 2 turns, hopefully. This is an Eidolon, okay. They just give up, like, keep this. That's a lot of fury. There's also some tension between, like, DRC and a bunch of elementals. DRC might just be, like, counterintuitive to this deck's major game plan. It might just not be good enough. I guess Merc has another really good test. Those are some bad beats. Oof. I ended up going 2-2. I beat the decks I thought I was going to lose to, and I lost to the decks I thought I was going to beat. Because I thought this blue version had a better Murktide matchup, but it didn't seem like it. Just gonna heat here. I thought I was gonna lose to Burn, splashing a 3rd color, and they have Spell Pierce. Annoying. Two pair. No, we're splashing a 3rd color against Burn. We're gonna pending their EE, and then fetch my Dwarf from Creativity, and accidentally fetch first. Almost threw your headset out the window. Oof. Brutal. Killed you when you top deck nothing. That sucks. Hopefully I can get this 2 pair out of my hand. This 2 pair gotta go. My hand would be good in Texas Hold'em right now. The only thing I'm holding is 3 damage from this DRC. Oof. And the good cat, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Sure. Bolt. Might as well cast it before they have counterspell. Why didn't they consider in response? And dig 1 deeper. 1 or 2 life in game 3s. I would like 1 a reanimation spell. Undying Evil, Undying Malice, maybe? Something good like that. I guess Ragabon's fine too. Well, if this game's gonna drag out super long, then maybe hard casting Grief is an option. That might just be good enough. Maybe. I have the answer. I have the power to bolt your Ragavon. But they're probably gonna counter it. Would not be surprised to see counterspell. Oh. Just netted them a free draw. So awkward. That's a lot of grief and a lot of fury. I know I kill Ragavan with Fury. Fury doesn't have Flash. If Fury had Flash, it would be the best goddamn card in Modern. Yeah, it was dashed. Not even gonna spend a Fury on this because they get to connive and do shenanigans. I'm just gonna run back this grief play again. My DRC. Why have you forsaken me? Murktide me. Delve of spells. 8-8 has entered the building. Close game. Said no one ever. Alright. Let's bring these Terminates. Let's bring these Hearses. Period. How'd the blue feel? Awful. Real bad. I think these baubles come out. Maybe the K command comes in. That was such a fairy balance mechanic. I might cut a bolt. Like this nice whisper. I feel like Kroxa should be like a bomb in this matchup. Yeah, no longer blue. True. Expressive iteration is not the truth. Alright. Ragavan, go. Does anybody have 1 million points yet? Just wait for Tyler to get in the mod settings. And somebody will have 1 million points in no time. I was typing that. Fucking Tyler, man. Just refunded everybody's points for the past, like, 6 months. 1/8 of the way there. God damn, that's a lot of channel points. My Dothy. You're on 22k yesterday? Tyler! You dumb. I'm not gonna say it. I have a lot of sweet grab bag stuff to give away. Like this. Like this violet plume. Does anybody want a violet plume? Sparkle? I am not gonna terminate this on their turn. Is it first edition shadowless? No. I don't think so. I do not want to get spell pierced, so I'm going to terminate now. You're not gonna get me today with your spell pierces. Nothing, huh? White envelope with only a violet plume? No, it said like 5 to 10 cards. Plus maybe some other goodies. Oh look, I get my pity chest. I think I'll open it now. I think I'll eat it now. I'll doubling cube. Perfect. I wasted 20 seconds of life equity to get a doubling cube. My life equity. Give me this Dothy, you discard a card. They discarded Steam Vents. What do you have in your hand? Right? This K command is so good. It's duress at home. Aha. I came prepared for lightning bolts like you. Spell pierce? Aha. I came prepared for spell pierces like you. Duress is K command at home, you're right. How'd you do the prelim, Belfie? I saw you were 1-2 with me. Julie's close it for your pity chest. Got skunked. Sad. Sag. Alright, let me draw a Kroxa. Kroxa would be insane. That's pretty good too. Let me peep into thy hand. Trash, I see. Our new tech in Rhinos. Is it Fable? I think Fable is kind of cracked in Rhinos. It's definitely better than Archmage's Charm in my opinion. Archmage's Charm felt uncastable 99% of the time. Now let's run it back. Maybe Dothy's just good. Maybe we're all wrong about Dothy. Fable's just cracked at every deck. The blue-green split card that stifles. That's kind of great. Did you get anybody with it? I don't have an answer to a turn 1 Ragavan. I even keep this. I don't know if I can keep this without an answer to a turn 1 Ragavan. I keep her mole. I kept. I could try Heart of the Cards. There's a lot of lands, but does have a Spyro in it. Heart of the Cards, I believe. Fury off the top. Oh, no, turn 1 Ragavan. Now we're cooking. I have the turn 1 Ragavan. It was me the entire time. Never punished on loose keeps, don't even worry. I didn't believe. Chatter punished. Sometimes you have to believe in the heart of the cards like Yugi intended. Alright, as long as I can avoid a Murktide for a couple turns, and also stop drawing lands. Thoughtseize would be a good draw. No shock. Don't tell me you have Archmage's Charm. You don't have Archmage's Charm. Do I want to run Spyro into a counterspell? Since I just drew Grief, I think it's okay to run Spyro into a counterspell. He gets removed. I don't care. Counterspell's what I actually care about. Counter. Alright. No Murktide, please. What did I just say? That's so not cool. It's only a 5/5 though. Not that bad for me. Not very cash money of you, opponent. Very shallow and pedantic of you. Consider expressive iteration. I will take the card that's so much more broken than the other one. Can I race a Murktide? We'll see. Doubtful. Slightly less doubtful. He left to consider. I could do some really dumb shit this turn with like Malakir Rebirth, Bolt my own Grief. So I can clear the way for this Terminate, because if this Terminate doesn't resolve, then I'm like dead. Am I on that type of like sweaty tryhardness right now? Of trying to let this Terminate resolve, or should I just throw it into the wind and see if it sticks? I guess these other two cards aren't really doing anything for me as is. As they've been real hard into this game, I'm gonna do it on their upkeep. I'm gonna be as sweaty as possible. It's Scam. Bolt my own Grief. I just needed to make sure that resolved. Oh shit. This is why Grief does that flash. Ooh. Piece of hers. All the elementals should have flash? You're right. Every single one of them. Even Omnath. Oh god, flash Omnath just like made me want to throw up. Surprise Omnath. Oh. Blech. I don't know why Solitude has flash. That card's obscene. The only thing that's somewhat balancing Fury is the fact that it doesn't have flash. Good on you, Fury. Good on you. Apparently I should have eaten their graveyard. It's a nice 3/3 you got. Where'd you find it? The 3/3 store? Might have been able to come up with a better insult there than the 3/3 store. Counterspell? Well, if this is counterspell, you just died. Alright. Rest in peace. The career ended with the 3/3 store. Return it to the 3/3 store. My opponent said, "Hey, dingo." I said, "Hey, I'm here to tell you about your car's extended warranty. Good luck, have fun." Oh my god, they're here to tell me about my car's extended warranty. I was not ready. Just made a John Creativity Loam deck. Leak it up, Belfie. Foiled. The only thing more powerful than one Ragavan is two Ragavans. Terminate. Well, my death is Fane. I'll take a look at it after this match. How does the mirror go? Imagine, hold on. Imagine this violet plume were a coin. It landed on tails. Two to go. Lily. Bruh. Ooh, Kroxa. Well, don't mind if I do bin Kroxa. I just get Kroxa back this turn. Well, briefing's not that bad either. I think I should. I think I should grief them. Tough to say, but if I have a Terminate in hand, I want to be able to take it. Spyro, Kroxa. Yeah. That's rough stuff. Very rough stuff. It's wild ass list. Let me check. What the hell? Rhinos? Black, red rhinos? Hold on. Looks like a Belfie special. I guess I'm playing this and then just getting Kroxa back. Land. I guess I should do more creatures. Rhino, Elephant, Griffin. Lily Edict me. I think I sacked the Grief. I would like a Spyro of my own. Spyro would be so great. Eat with no delirium. Absolutely despise to see it. Voidwalker? Oh no. Oh no. I guess I have to. I need to draw a Fury. Fury. Kroxa. Oh, at least I got their last card. I'm in a very bad spot though. That's their Kroxa coming back. Well, Dothy certainly seems good in the mirror. Say K Command's probably great as well. Terminate can come in. I think the discard spells are kind of bad. I don't imagine Grief's that good. Grief is probably below average, so I'm going to cut all of them. Valkyrie Rebirth, maybe a Bobble doesn't seem great. Argavon's okay. I'm gonna cut a DRC. Let's look at this deck. It's red-black mid-range with Dreadhorde Arcanist, 2 flashback Crashing Footfalls, and Profane Tutor. You can also cast them using Electro Dominance. This is a 5-0. It is a 5-0 deck. This looks like such a pile. I love it. I'm probably gonna play this week. This looks awful. I will play that this week. And keep the one-lander, no scam. This is a one-lander, but it's also a scam one-lander. I guess I'll keep this. I'm putting back Kroxa. Am I supposed to scam on turn 1? I think the answer is no. I need to draw Dothy. Like second land for Dothy. That'd be so good. I get scammed though. I'm not getting scammed. What a great day. What a beautiful day to wake up and not get scammed. I'm actually going to pitch the Bolt. Should I pitch the Bolt? Assuming I draw running lands, the Spyro is going to be very helpful. Yeah, I'll pitch the Bolt. Kind of need a way to refill my hand post. If I brick, I have 2 draws. Oh boy. Oh boy. We can talk about it. Hold up, we can talk. We can talk about it. It doesn't have to be this way. Not interested in discussion, are we? Getting straight to the point. Oh, good news. If I had a lightning bolt, it wasn't gonna matter. I need another land or a fury. My Dothy. I am going to go to 2. Perfect. We lost PZ. So you went up to 4 PZ? Scam. Keep. Did you cut a Fable? Yeah, I was like playing with the foiled DRCs at my FNM, and I could just always tell when I was about to draw a DRC. 1 for 1 makes sense. I also went down to 1 Fable in this build. Fable's good, but it's slow. Very slow. Peasy's the best at refueling. It seems like Peasy's just necessary as like a 4 of maybe. But I'm thinking going up a Kroxa, going up a Peasy's like the move. Kroxa crushes Murktide. Better than the prelim Mercurio. We did go 2-2 in the prelim, which is okay. Not preferred. Fine. I don't think the blue splash is worth it. How many black cards do you like to run? More than I currently am. I was running the full 4 terminates, and I kind of like the full 4 terminates. Just as a black-red like split card to pitch to either elemental. CB, thank you for the follow. I haven't uploaded this one yet, Mitchell. So I'm still working on it. Keeping this one lander is going to bite me. But hopefully they just tap out for Ledger Shredder. Oh, me Ledger Shredder. The blue splash was clunky and awkward. It felt like it was trying to be a Death Shadow deck without being a Death Shadow deck. I would like another land before I go for it. I wasn't playing like the DRC Bobble package. I was just playing a bunch of Terminates instead. Spike over here doing God's work. I had to try it out. The Spike was like, I don't know what you think about this dingo, and I was like, I'll try it. I could top this and play it as a tap land and have it be really slow and awkward and clunky, or I could bin it and try to look for an actual land. I'm bin it. Trying to look for an actual land here. Yeah, the mana's like really clunky. You can't even like iteration and then cast a second blue spell most of the time. Like if you hit iteration into Ledger Shredder, it's like a miracle that your mana worked out that well. When I was watching Spike play it earlier, he was running into the same problem. I need a second land. This impending Murktide. I just binned you. I just binned you. I could scam a Fury there, but I'm afraid of them having a Lightning Bolt. Or if they have maybe a Spell Pierce, then I just lose so horribly. This, I kind of like still lose to Counterspell, I suppose. Not many things I do here are great. Please let this resolve. Yeah, been a grief here. Trying to just look for third land. Third land seems like the best thing I could be doing at the moment. Spyro, discard Kroxa. No. No, not to the Doomwake raid, but no, not the counterspell. Doomwake, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great return stream and I hope you're feeling better. No, the double counterspell. Okay, attack you. Welcome everybody from Doomwake's channel. We are currently testing a DRC version of Scam after we ran a prelim with Spike's blue version of Scam, and we 2-2'd. I wasn't impressed by having iteration in the deck because you sacrifice way too much. How would you rate the Dominaria set so far? I think it's on par with like Streets of New Capenna power level. Nothing super impressive for Modern, but there's like a couple things that could be good. Awkward. I think like that lockdown card, temporary lockdown, is going to be very powerful in Modern, and specifically like the white control decks. Maybe even 4-color. Maybe. And I also think the, well, it hasn't been spoiled yet, so I'm not gonna ruin the surprise for the people that wait for the spoilers. On the unofficial leaks, there was a couple things I thought were interesting. I don't want the K command in case they bring in hers. This matchup, I'm just gonna shave all the DRCs. All the DRCs, all the baubles. The only tension with temporary lockdown in 4-color is that it exiles your own red and 6. Which maybe you just don't care. It exiles your abundant growths and your red and 6. It is blinkable with the Orion though, which is kind of sweet. Plus if you exile your own abundant growths and then you blink it with the Orion, and I guess it's the same thing as blinking the abundant growths normally. Pick it up with the fairy. It's kind of sweet. Alright, the goblin. Goblin's okay. You can probably do some neat stuff with the Goblin and Skirk Prospector. I hate the Murktide matchup. I never know exactly how to board against them. I've been trying to figure it out. Try that. I think DRC is very bad against the Murktide deck though. Nope. Basic swamps are murdering my mana base right now. I don't think I can keep this either. That looks better. Oh, we're gonna ship Fable. Lightning Bolt. Holy Moto lag. Moto, please. Don't lag on me now. We're almost at the end of the league. I have to terminate this and connect with Ragavan. Seems decent. I cast their Ragavan and I keep their Ragavan around, I get one additional card in my graveyard, which means I can unearth Kroxa a little bit faster. So currently I'll have 3, 4 with the fetch land, 5 with the Kroxa, 6 with the Ragavan. Yeah, I think I cast their Ragavan. Maybe it's not worth losing the treasure for this because they might just play like, oh, I was expecting a ledger shredder. Send in. Hit the trade. Makes sense. Don't hit delirium. No. They hit delirium. We did some cycling of BTTV emotes, Gidra. We didn't get rid of them. If you go down below, you can see like a whole list of them. We redid them. I went through and I had chat pick which ones they wanted and which one that they didn't want, and we just swapped some of them. Another one. Well, I'm not in great shape. This is why I don't like Thoughtseize against Murktide. It's like I'm behind on board and I just draw Thoughtseize. Obviously, it's good on turn 1 or when you can cast them, get their Murktide. Gotta get your Murktide, I guess. Take the card that kills me. I can't believe you've like devolved so much, Gidra, that I can't even make out what your sentences mean anymore. That's actually crazy. Probably should have done this main phase, guys. Gave him one more draw to counterspell, which was kind of bad. 4 dogs in a horse suit. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. There's just nothing I can do. Terminate. I guess by all technical means that keeps me alive. Adapt yourself to the king riding. Needs Death Shadow. There were some builds of this deck running around with Death Shadow. Spyro? I was playing Spyro and Murktide for a while. I did enjoy it in that deck. They've been to Counterspell. Okay. Say GG's, because they're come back to the shallow side of the pool. Why is this deck called Scam? Scamming is the art of casting a turn 1 elemental and then casting an undying effect to bring it back, therefore scamming your opponent out of a win by doing something very degenerate. That's the origin of why the deck is called Scam. 2-2 is the new, 4-0. At least if you're playing Jund, or any black-red cards in general. Crack the Misty. It's a Steam Vents tapped. This is Murktide, but again. Or is this Living End? Electrodominance. Right. Right. Of course. I'm gonna get Rhinos done. Please don't Rhinos me, I beg of you. At instant speed nonetheless. What the hell, CM for President? Thank you. For the 5 bomb. Welcome to the Hoodie Gang. Never knows best, done the math. Evanon, Just Baker, and D Quiche. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, CM for President. Appreciate you. You're gonna dom me. Alright, I guess kill your 3 mana, kill your DRC Ancestral. It's pretty good. Oh, no land. We are not doing the same power level of stuff over here. They just wanted to play Iteration in the Rhinos deck. What did they exile? An island. They played a Ghost Quarter before the Iteration. Interesting. Bold move, opponent. Bold move. Remand, huh? Tell me how you really feel. That's the best remand I've ever seen. You sell tickets for money? Is it safe? What do you mean? What do you mean, is it safe? Gonna have to define, is it safe? Gemstone mine? What is going on? Boy Blake. GG's, my friend. That was you that I played last round? Maybe not. Well, thank you for the follow. Thought it might have been you. No, it's not. Alright. fair enough. Thank you for the follow. Try this again. Are you gonna remand me again? Can't keep remanding me like this. No, the caper boy. Okay, gotcha. Raider Gargadon remand. What a time to be alive. World of Warcraft selling gold was safe at some extent. I need to get rid of like 700 tickets. So many tickets. Do they pay you for the mocks and tickets? There's no way, right? Alright, third time's the charm. Certainly they don't have the third remand. Yep. This is good magic. This is something. I'm going to die this Gargadon. That's gonna come down in 8 turns. Good news, they're almost out of remands. Bad news, I'm almost out of the will to keep going. What's up, peace and love? Am I supposed to just scam a Fury? I don't think so. They haven't killed me yet. Will to keep going is in short supply. Boomerang? I just got boomeranged? I hate the 2-2 bracket. Castutron opponent's Ulabog with Voidwalker. That's the best feeling. Some wild stuff. This is next level. Maybe one of us will trophy with the scam. It's not gonna be me. Please don't boomerang me again. I'm not gonna be mad if I lose by 4,000 points to this. Oh, 4? Narset. Okay. I'll be bad I lost 22k to boomerang and remand. Lightning bolt. Return to me DRC. Sure. Guess I'll keep that on top. Narset looking for remand. Gonna be making fun of me about boomerang? How am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do about this? I'm getting boomeranged. They probably have another boomerang. Or they just have nothing? What is this? How many turns left on the balance? I don't know. Probably coming off like next turn. 4 turns. Well, these Gargadons have 6 turns. Maybe significantly less. Yeah, the boomerang's right here. Zurin Orb. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The last remand's on top. I have to kill him in 2 turns. Through remand. This thing's a 9/7? That's so big. So I have to gain at least 10 life. Well, they're currently extremely dead unless they have like a 2-mana time walk. What? They just did nothing that entire game. I can't believe how little they did with all those suspense spells. I got time walked into oblivion. What turn even was it? Like 12? 15? Guess I'm gonna trim some heats. Oh, scam. Maybe I should trim the fatal pushes. I probably should have trimmed the fatal pushes instead. I am here to scam. What just happened? I don't understand what just happened. I'll never financially recover from this. Doorbell's ringing.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.